to their work. But someday perhaps, right Keith, maybe we can do that. Julian, would that work today? Anyway, and then of course, we've seen now the apprenticeships, they started in area of, from plumbing, usually where we see that to advanced manufacturing today. And now, of course, we know what the value of apprenticeships, because it's a trend. And we're always looking at what is a common denominator. And it's two things that we see happening here throughout. And basically, I've always looked at the big picture. And then the big picture is we see the world economy. And just last year, when I was up here, we talked about supply chain management, how that was affected. Remember that? That was the big buzzword as a result of the pandemic affecting all the economy. And of course, the bottom line, the other second denominator, common theme, and only theme for us, is people, human capital. And that's what's always going to be constant. What's always going to change is the world economy changes, affecting people. But most importantly, the third one, that's us, all of you here, providing that education and the skills. And that's all we heard about 2 years ago, skills, highly skilled people, supply chain management. And of course now, the latest we hear now, are world events taking place. We hear about the nearshoring. Everybody here, or a year ago, that was a buzzword that we didn't hear talk about. And the point I'm trying to make is we're going to see again a year from now when we're here for our third summit, it's going to be something else affecting the economy, something else, a world event or affecting people. It's always going to be people and those providing the education and skills to the people. In this case, the institutions, and of course this case is together in partnership with industry. That's you. And it's going to be very exciting because now the new, y'all know that is AI, artificial intelligence, automation, all these CV chats, so on. We're going to be talking about that because it's too soon now. I don't think the speakers are prepared to say how that's going to affect apprenticeships, but I'm sure that within a few months they're going to be experts, or maybe they already know about how that's going to affect. And artificial intelligence and all these different advanced chat, mechanisms that are going to affect learning to obtain education. And this is going to be an exciting time. We're going to see a lot of this taking place now next year. And then after that, and of course we still see the big global movements. We hear from China. Of course the next one is going to be India. And of course those affecting either way, positively and adversely, is what's happening in the Middle East. All of these trends are going to be affecting the world economy. But the bottom line, that all comes back to our region. Why is it so important? It's important to learn all of these different movements that I'm mentioning right now, because we are in I've always said this, the most enviable position, the best place to be is along the U.S.-Mexico border in South Texas. And that's why it's so exciting, all of you here, because we're motivated. We know the future lies here with us, not only because of our geographic position, location, but because of our demographics. No other part of the nation, right, William, right, I think, our economic development people know that right now the big trend is population growth, the demographics, the young and growing population, and where is the growth going? And this is where all these regional economics come in, where we hear about regionalization. Because I'm trying to get too technical, but it used to be for years, it was always about infrastructure, clusters, and economic development, manufacturing, remember that. And now it's about regionalization. It's working in the region. This is where we're going to see industry locating to where all the factors are. I'm not going to go into the detail, but primarily it's going to be where the growing population is and the trained and skilled workforce. That is what's going to attract industry to grow and expand or to relocate. And that is what all of us are here for, to learn about what other mechanism, what other movements are going to be affecting that so we can be prepared. And of course today, it's about apprenticeships. Apprenticeships, like I said, even though it's been around for thousands of years, now it's changed to allow opportunities from learning to earning. And that is what's going to be constant. Our human capital, having that opportunity And of course, we're proud that at South Texas College, we're going to be providing that opportunity through our numerous programs. And of course, it's going to take now even more of a partnership with you. And that's what the partnership is going to be critical for all of you. And today, I know you have a long morning of learning. You won't be earning, but you'll be learning something. You're earning maybe some free coffee and some food that you got in. That needs to not change to the chairs like they used to do back there. So let's be, anyways, move on. So with that said, we're excited that you're going to have a very interesting morning. I know you have some experts in the panels from different groups. Desi from Austin, and of course we have others that are experts in the field that are going to be able to impart what the latest. It's very complicated, but they're very, very doable, the apprenticeships. And it's now come forward and approved, just like that we had. It's doable. Before it was impossible, just like of the registered nursing. That took years, actually, just not approved. So finally we had here at South Texas College the first registered nurse apprenticeship. That's a great achievement. Thank you for all of you in the hospital, for the board, for Desi, Julian, all of those people that work together to make it happen. What I'm getting at is it's going to open, now that's opening up other areas, which I know they're going to be talking about, other areas of apprenticeships that we can be able to develop and impart and deliver all within a year. So I'm looking forward that next year, when we talk about apprenticeships, we'll have an additional one, not just in nursing, but there's going to be other ones already in place, already working. I know today you're going to hear about those that in the past few years that have already been successful. But let's think broadly of what other apprenticeships can we offer this learning and earning together so we can get these basically citizens to become students and more importantly become productive citizens. And for all of you, because we know that still the constant, as I mentioned at the beginning of my talk, is going to be always people, human capital, and this is what we're here about, so we can all move forward. So we're very excited, and we have a busy morning. So with that said, again, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for all the speakers. I know it's going to be a great morning. And again, thank you for coming to South Texas College. Muchas gracias.